Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Back at it again. Yes, man. So we're going to talk some cricket, some West Indies cricket, while I am making my way through this little traffic here. Yeah, man. So as I am making this video, I imagine that the CWI officials, they are still conducting the debriefing process. You understand? Taking a look at where things went wrong in England. And, at the same time, they are planning for the South Africa series. As a matter of fact, the warm-up game against South Africa starts tomorrow. Yes, starts tomorrow. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Plus, we're going to take a look at what Brian Charles Lara had to say about the team. He spoke about a couple of players that he was impressed with, but he was saying that generally speaking, the team needs to do way better. He singled out one particular thing that he wants the team to improve on. You understand? So we're going to touch on that also. Give a listening ear, my people. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. And also, remember, if you have not yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get straight into it, my people. So the West Indies test team will be taking on South Africa in around about a week or so. You would feel as if we haven't had enough time to really debrief what went, how things went in England. But we're the ones that we're always calling for test cricket, so we're getting it fast and thick right now. And we have to take it. So even though we wanted to spend some more time talking about England, we're going to look a little bit forward to South Africa. I mean, hopefully we can have a live show pretty soon to talk about England some more. But there's a West Indies Championship squad that will be taking on the South Africa team. South Africa, they are already in the Caribbean and settled and all, and we are set to welcome them on the park tomorrow. Now, there are a couple of players in that West Indies Championship squad that fans, quite a few fans were saying that few of them should have been on the plane to England. Well, that come and gone, right? And now is the perfect opportunity for them to go out there and to show that, listen, we definitely want to be a part of the setup going forward. You understand? Justin Greaves, he was in the squad against Australia, didn't do too badly. You understand? Jason Holder, the senior all-rounder, came back and took that spot. So Justin Greaves, who is captain in this team, will definitely want to go ahead and show that he's ready. Casey Carty, another name that is always always on the tip of our tongues when it comes on to red ball cricket because of his temperament. We're always saying that we see West Indies mostly putting him in the ODI team. You understand? We always talk about his strike rate and all. I think it was last year he played a one game for Trinidad Knight Riders in the CPL and scored 80 odd. They actually have him back in the squad again this year. You understand? So we know he has the ability to up it. But if we're looking forward, I think that he's one of them that definitely needs to be in the mix. But yeah, man, going into this little warm-up game here, my people, there are a couple of things that I am looking forward to seeing. You understand? I'm looking for guys building partnerships. Jeremy Solozano, he actually got his opportunity. I think I don't know if it was about 2 years ago, at the time moving so fast. Probably was about 2 years ago. And he actually got hit in the helmet while fielding again. I think it was against Sri Lanka. So he didn't get a chance to play then. Went back to the championship. Scored a whole lot of game. Played a couple of warm-up games for West Indies and thing. But I am thinking that he will definitely want to use this as a platform to really remind the selectors that he was once considered to be the next opener in line. You understand? Hasn't done a lot of work in the West Indies Championship in terms of outscoring the other openers, but he will definitely want to show his worth. You understand? As I said, Casey Carty, you know, Tejner and Shandopal, who was just dropped from the team, he's definitely another player that will want to take this opportunity to go out there and really, you know, show that he's working on his game. The South Africans, no doubt, will be using a strong team. You understand? Probably even the 11 that they plan to use in the first test. Because, you know, coming from the T20 World Cup, a lot of players, they want to get back into the groove of things before they go in. So we're probably looking at, you know, Tejner and Shandopal. I think Logie Ngidi is there. You know, yes, Tejner and Shandopal. We're probably looking at Rabada, Logie Ngidi and these guys. You know, I said Tejner and Shandopal just now because, you know, I was thinking that he will definitely need to face those guys at the top and show that, you know, he's still, you know, wants to play at that level. And not only just survive, but look to score. That was one of the issues that we had with him, you know, batting with Craig Brathwaite at the top. You understand? So he will definitely look to do that. So, yeah, you know, we really and truly want to see what the guys will bring in this West Indies Championship. Brian Charles also, you know, another spinner. I think he's a half spinner. You know, he did some work in the West Indies Championship. You know, he will definitely think that he's pretty close to getting an opportunity. You understand? Based on how things going right now, we have Moti and Kevin Sinclair not only bowling well, but, you know, they are also occupying the crease. It's test cricket, so everybody counts when it comes on to batting. So, yeah, man, we're looking forward to seeing those guys also. You know, there are quite a few. I don't want to single out everyone, but as the lead selector said, and not even the lead selector, as the director of West Indies Cricket said, when they put out this squad, it's an opportunity for these guys to show that, you know, they can perform at this level, to show that they have what it takes to go out there and perform against top class bowlers. So, you know, we really want to see how they will go. You understand? Yeah. Remember, it's 2 test matches. You know, we have 3 T20s, but we're going to get the test match, the 2 test matches out the way first before we focus on that. So that is it for that part, my people. Now, Brian Lara, he had, I think it was a book launch he had going on there, or he had a couple of his books out there, you know, after the 3rd game against England. And, you know, he was speaking about the test team. You know, he was saying that, you know, the performance wasn't the worst. Definitely want to see improvement. You understand? But there were a couple of individual performances that we saw that, you know, they were good. I was saying it's always good to have individual performances, but as a group, you know, you definitely want to see the team step forward and move in the right direction. He actually singled out, well, he pointed towards a couple of players. You know, Alec Arthanez, he said that he's a player that he likes very much. You know, Arthanez is very attacking. He likes to drive the ball. Probably will remind you of Lara. You understand? His mindset is to score first. Arthanez, that is, to score first and defend after. You know, Lara was always a man that, you know, he was always on the front foot. So, I guess, you know, he really and truly likes Arthanez like that. He also spoke about Jason Holder being an experienced player holding his own. You understand? Yeah, man, Holder. He was definitely needed on that tour. You know, I see people saying that right now Atkinson and other guys come in and make the debut and outperforming with the ball. But based on that squad that we had, man, you know, we definitely had to put him out there. So, you know, he also spoke about Hodge. You know, the fact that Hodge got his first test century. So there were a couple of individual performances, but as we know, that's not how you win games. You understand? You have to get complete performance. Now, the main thing that Lara said he wants to see improvement on is the team taking it deep. And when I say taking it deep, not necessarily just the batsmen. You understand? The bowlers also taking starts deep. So if you're having a good first day, that good first day needs to extend into the fourth to the fifth day. You understand? So when he says take it deep, that is what he's talking about. Making sure that you're extending a good start into the fourth to fifth day. You understand? To win games. I guess that will come with experience and consistency and players consistently playing. I don't know where the experience can come from, because you know we always hear that it's a young group, so it's a possibility that in a couple of months or so, you know, we will see a few other guys coming in, and then we will continue to say it's a young group, and you know that's the way how we don't catch up with the other teams. You know, this is the perfect recipe not to catch up with the other teams. One of the things that we have to understand is, you know, the guys, they don't go into test cricket with a solid base. So the first 4 or 5 or 6 games, you understand, that is basically them getting some experience, and then you find out that they play another probably 7 or 8 test matches, and then you have to say, boy, you put them to the side. You know, that is a problem, because if a batsman gets an opportunity, and you understand, he plays like what? Carlisle plays 6 test matches. That is what? About 12 innings that, no so? Yeah man, about 12 innings that, and in those 6 test matches, if he not score anything, that almost coming like he's just there to get the experience. Because there's not a solid base coming from first class cricket. He's probably somebody they would have identified in first class cricket that occupy the crease, score runs every now and again, has some good shots, and they might say, let us give him a try. So you will find that whenever he gets an opportunity in the test team, the first couple of games is almost like a given. You understand? And then you will play a few others, and then from then you will hear the talking saying, why not look like he can work, you know. So that has always been the case since I have been watching West Indies cricket. You understand? I've been watching the game. When I started understanding the cricket, we had I think it was Gale and Wavelines opening. You understand? Sarwan and Shandopal and Lara and Carl Hoop and these guys were there. So you know, those were the guys that were permanent. And then you know we had guys like Marlon Samuels and Adams and these people. You know, some of those guys were to the latter stages of their careers when I started watching. But at least, you know, we had a solid top order to middle order that they were there for years. You understand? For a good 8-9 years. You know, the Laras, the Shandopal, the Sarwans of the world, the Chris Gale. You understand? And then we usually rotate with another opener. You understand? So that is basically where we're at, my people. So since those guys, you know, we have always been rotating. You know, there are a few positions that we're always rotating. You know, the opening slot, the number 3 and number 4 slot, we're always rotating. Ever since Shandopal was removed, and I say removed because, not saying that he should be playing now, but at the time when he was taken out of the team, Shandopal was still easily the best middle order batsman. We had actually went to county cricket after that and scored a couple of centuries. So after he was removed, we didn't have a solid middle order. We haven't had a solid middle order since then. You understand? So Brathwaite, you know, he has always been there, and Gale was there. But since Gale left, we're always rotating, trying to find an opener, trying to find a number 3, number 4, number 5. You understand? Jason Hall has been the all-rounder. He has been there for a while, you know. Before him, he was doing Bravo and Darren Sammy. But since I can remember watching West Indies cricket, we have always had a problem like this. You know, guys who have been watching the game since the 70s and the 80s, you will probably be able to talk about, you know, when we had a team that was conquering the world for 30 years. I can talk of it with experience, just what I read. But yeah, man, those are some of the things that we definitely need to deal with. This one is a little longer than usual. Actually here doing some driving, so just decided to keep reasoning with you all. Just before we go, my people, CPL will start right after right after West Indies finish the T20 games against South Africa, probably about a day after or two after. You understand? CPL will start. I did a video recently where I went through the squads after the draft, that was after the CPL draft. Did I go through? I think I did it. So the squads are there, my viewers and subscribers. There are a couple of names that not on any team, so it will be interesting to see how things go on. After how things went in the T20 World Cup for us, I am sure that a couple of guys that were in and out of the team will definitely want to use this CPL to get themselves back on track. People will be looking to earn IPL contracts, earn other franchise contracts and stuff. You understand? So this CPL should be very interesting, my people. You understand? Quite a few guys didn't score a lot of runs in the World Cup because of the pitches that the games were played on. So this CPL will probably, we're probably going to see some guys stepping forward and scoring a bunch of runs. But let us see, my people. We're going to leave it right here so for now. Continue to big up on yourself, and we'll touch base soon. Blessings.